Hey, Ric-Hard, what's this pay-per-view that NXT has coming up?
Well, it's the last one of the year, and it is called. You know what? Let's just hear the man himself say it. I mean, no one can do it justice.
War Games of War Games. War Games. War Games.
Welcome to TSM Pod, otherwise known as the View Show Podcast. I almost forgot what the title of the show was. The number one show on YouTube. And yes, you heard the man say it. War Games. That's my impression. Yes, this is the episode where we're going to be talking about NXT TAKEOVER WAR GAMES, and it's going to be crazy. And it's the last one of the year. It is our second one of our competition, our second to last for our competition.
Second to last overall pay-per-view, Lou. Yes, you are correct.
Yeah, so we have that going on. But first, let me get everyone's name in here. I'm 24/7 Lou, and that's...
It's Ric-Hard and William Regal, absolute legend. Keep going.
And that's...
Lou, I don't think he could make it.
Yes, so we have one person out, but...
They did submit their picks. They did submit their picks. The one-man band is unfortunately not here due to feeling a little under the weather. But I think it's poetic in its own way because, Lou, to some degree, we're back to square one, where it all began.
Yes.
As it all winds down, we're back to the final two.
War Games!
Neck and neck.
Oh, sorry.
You and me.
Yes.
All the distractions are gone. All the other contenders are gone, and it's down. And even though they have submitted their picks, we all know this race is down to the wire between you and me.
Yes.
On one scoreboard, anyways.
I don't know about that. I don't know about the scoreboard.
The other one, we already know how that's going to play out.
Yeah.
But on the new scoreboard after WrestleMania, it's down to the wire. This is your moment.
So wait a minute. After we wrap up this year, no more of this weighted scoreboard. No more. We're gonna have
the unweighted scoreboard.
Sorry, the unweighted.
The unweighted scoreboard.
No.
We'll develop. Yes, we will develop a new scoreboard, brand new.
Yes.
For 2021. We'll put some interesting. We'll hold a committee hearing.
Yes.
on.
We'll do a segment on a committee. We'll do a
segment on the rules.
Committee hearing. We'll do a segment.
What's a segment?
Yes.
All right, so we could determine the rule board. Okay.
Yes.
All right. I like the idea for that. But as it still stands, do you want the rundown on the scoreboard?
Yes, but before we get there, it's going to be NXT War Games on December 6th. We're going to have 5 matches. 5 matches. Wow, very, 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 very light, but we know how NXT does everything.
Oh yeah, NXT. Oof.
Light on the matches side, but very heavy on the action. So that's going to be exciting. So let's go to our
better be heavy on the action. They got 2 rings.
Oh, yeah. How do you going to fit 2 rings in the Performance Center? Anyway, I go back.
Ooh, that's a good question.
So I don't know how that's going to work, but let's see. So let's look at the scoreboard. What's our scoreboard right now as it stands for our competition on our predictions?
Well, as I alluded to earlier, on the unweighted scoreboard, where everyone is involved, it's 4 points for you, Lou, 10 points for me.
What?
Relax. This is the unweighted scoreboard. This is the whole year. 2 points for one-man band, and 1 point for Big Al, who recently got on the board in that regard, and then 0 points for everyone else. But as we all know, that's not the scoreboard that we're really talking about here. This is the scoreboard implemented after WrestleMania 36, when Lou decided to add more competitors and make ties count as a point on the board for both people who got it. So, weighted scoreboard is 8 points for Lou, 9 points for myself, who is in the lead, despite what people try to say. 6 points for One Man Band, who is very much closing in on second place if he gets two in a row here. And then you got 2 points for Jay Few, 2 points for Big Al. They're both tied for fourth place. Yep. So Big Al might actually take an advantage here if he gets a good running. And 1 point for Rhino, and then a good old 0 for Bogey.
Bogey. So well, that's good because currently our current 24/7 TFS Pod champion is Big Al.
Predictions champion. Yes, Big Al.
Is Big Al.
He is the 24/7. He is the 24/7 champion. I am the predictions world champion, though.
Yes. The world heavyweight.
But I will win back. I will win back the 24/7 title this Sunday.
Oh,
so
Ric-Hard
it's all right.
belts, huh? Is that where we're going? Is that what we're trying to go for?
Yeah, I know. Oh, it's gonna happen again. It's gonna happen again.
Not if I can change all of that stuff.
Okay.
Actually, 3 belts it might be. But anyway, I'm not counting.
Whoa! What?
I'm not counting the other scale.
No, we don't count that other scale for the other scale was retired at some point. But I'm still counting for some reason.
All right, so let's get into this NXT Takeover. Yes, we do have predictions from Big Al and the one-man band.
And one-man band. Yep. So you got plenty of
Everyone else did not submit, so we will not be discussing any of that as we do our recording. And anyone else in our group.
They did not make the cutoff. You know the rules.
Yep. So here we go. Let's start off with one of our first matches here. It's gonna be we're gonna go up the list. So first match is gonna be Timothy Thatcher versus Tommaso Ciampa. So in this one, when I was watching with this match, I'm gonna go first. I go first in this one.
Go ahead.
In this one, I was watching how I still don't I don't understand why the whole excitement with Tommaso Ciampa going after Timothy Thatcher. I missed that at some point. I don't know if you know more about that part of the story, but I did see how on the Go Home show they did attack Tommaso, and even the person who Timothy Thatcher's training even attacked Tommaso. So it is getting exciting in that match. It looks like it's going to be very technical. It looks like it's going to be very technical, very it's going to be like grinding, grueling kind of one of those matches, right?
It's a little weird the mix up here.
Yeah. So
I would say
for this one, I am going to predict the winner will be Tommaso Ciampa will defeat Timothy Thatcher. I am predicting Tommaso Ciampa to defeat Timothy Thatcher. Even though Thatcher has been looking very good in what he's been doing so far on screen and on the shows, and how brutal he attacks everyone else on his matches that he's had. But no, I still think Tommaso Ciampa will win this one. And Ric-Hard, who's your pick?
Well, let me just say, we're already into the first pick, and I'm already getting Control C vibes here.
What? What are you talking about?
You know exactly what I'm talking about. That said, I'm gonna just lay it out there. Tommaso Ciampa, since coming back, I think they're keeping him away from the NXT title picture for a bit, only because I think they're gearing up to Tommaso Ciampa versus Finn Balor later on in the year of 2021 for the WrestleMania takeover.
Okay.
So Tommaso Ciampa's put in this feud with rising star Timothy Thatcher, which is Thatch Can wrestling style.
Yeah.
Just to highlight his ability and keep him on the show doing something. Plus he's a big star, so I'm gonna go with the safe pick here. While Timothy Thatcher would be an interesting way to go and having him win, surprisingly, I think Tommaso Ciampa takes it easily. Probably, I would say this is the easiest match of the night to predict. So I'm gonna say Tommaso Ciampa.
Okay. All right. And who does One Man Band have?
So One Man Band and Big Al actually also, who submitted their picks beforehand, which Lou copied.
Wait a minute, didn't you pick Tommaso Ciampa as well?
Yes,
so you
I did.
Too.
I did. No, I did not. All right. I'm just saying. I'm getting vibes of Control C somewhere, but
Wait a minute. You're saying you're getting vibes Control C, but you made the same prediction. So wait a minute.
You're right. You're right. I'm just saying. I'm getting the inkling. That's what I'm hinting.
You said it after I said it. So what?
Yeah.
I get it. If you're accusing someone from picking something different from yours, but you did the same thing.
You're right. I can't throw stones from a glass house. So, I will just say, I've got my eye on you though, because there are 5 other matches. But they both picked Tommaso Ciampa also. Most likely they see the same thing I'm seeing, or they just feel it's in the cards for Tommaso Ciampa to get the win.
All right.
So they all picked Tommaso Ciampa. We're all in agreement on this. Tommaso Ciampa gets the win. That's everybody's pick.
Okay. Mm-hmm. All right, and for the next match, we're going to have Dexter Lumis versus Cameron Grimes in a strap match. Leading up to this match, we've been seeing Cameron Grimes getting a lot of screen time with other matches. Then all of a sudden, Dexter Lumis pops up.
To the moon!
And he gets scared, and he's scared of him, and he doesn't want to fight him. But then now they have the strap match. So now that he really has to face Dexter Lumis. So, Ric-Hard, who do you have winning?
So Dexter Lumis is his character is a bit strange. It's obvious that they're going for a creepy factor for him. I'm getting Daniel Bryan versus The Fiend, like strap match vibes here. You got someone who's clearly supposed to be a face, we don't have live crowds to the same degree that we would with a full arena or a NXT Performance Center being filled up, but I'm going to say that Cameron Grimes is supposed to be he's getting everybody all riled up sort of thing, and everybody's cheering up. This is a match that favors Dexter Lumis. Dexter Lumis has had intermittent involvement with Undisputed Era and then other people.
Yeah.
I think this is the match where he has the specialty advantage. He has the psychological advantage in the booking. Dexter Lumis is my pick to win this match. I'm going to say Dexter Lumis wins.
Wow, Dexter Lumis. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. And I don't know. I was wondering, do we still go one-man band next, or do I go? Well.
Oh, I see what you're doing, sir.
No, I'm not. I'm wondering. I'll call it right now. Do we continue the 3-man cycle, or we continue 2-man, and then we do the
I say we do 2-man. I'd say we do 2-man, and that's how you go with it. We bounce off of each other based on who's here.
Okay, all right.
And cycle through that way if they're not here.
All right. Here we go.
That's the way we go.
All right, so here we go. Because I know that one time you guys had a prediction show without me until I called in later on.
Yeah, until you got involved, and because possible or what's the word that they use now in most a conspiracy theory that Control C was going on.
Yes, I was hearing that, and I was like, whoa, wait a minute. I dropped what I was doing, and I had to jump in.
that picks were being misrepresented in some way.
Yes.
I believe someone said Lucha House Party. I don't recall.
No.
I'm gonna plead the fifth on that one.
No. Here we go. So, okay, this matchup. I do see Cameron Grimes coming up, being the face like you were saying, and being very exciting and getting the crowd that is there riled up and getting him on his side. And Dexter Lumis, I'm still trying to wonder, what are they trying to do with him? Because we haven't seen much of him. I don't know if he was hurt or what happened, and they're just using him like I guess it's similar to like what you said, like a Fiend kind of a thing. But he's more like a prop. He's not.
He's the creepy guy. He's the creepy guy that's supposed to be a special attraction with the weird mustache, the weird stare.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that in this era of just sitting there just looking and staring at people, it needs a little more. Like something has to happen. So
it needs more pizzazz. I agree with you on that.
Yeah, like say something, say something to the effect of, or I don't know, need something. It is scary enough as the way they set it up.
He needs more vignettes in dark corners of the building.
Right. So okay.
Yeah,
so
they do.
With that said, of how they're I don't feel like that they're really treating him very well, and I don't know. He's down, and they're treating Cameron Grimes as an exciting, face character there. I'm gonna have to predict for the winner for this match to be Dexter Lumis to win this one. Why? Because I think this is where he comes out. This is where they start that run, beating up Cameron Grimes, and then I feel that now they'll give him a bit of more of a push to actually Dexter Lumis. So and who knows? Maybe I feel this feud will continue on until next year too. So I think out of the first one he'll take it, and then Cameron Grimes.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
So that's my pick.
Strap match
to win this.
Strap match feels like a final sort of match to some degree. I might be wrong on that.
But yeah, I have Dexter Lumis.
As I said, yeah, I'm sure you do, Mr. Control C over there.
What?
Yeah.
So what does a one-man band and Big Al have?
So we actually have an interesting bold pick here.
A boldness
by Mr. One Man Band here. He predicts, unlike both of us, that Lucha House Party will. Oh, I mean, hold on. I'm kidding. We're not doing that. He actually went Cameron Grimes. He's predicting the babyface overcomes the psychological mind games of Dexter Lumis and pulls out a victory.
Okay.
Which would be interesting. That's actually would be unexpected to some degree, but I'm interested to see where that goes. Big Al, however, agrees with us on Dexter Lumis getting the win in the strap match.
Good
so
pick.
it's 3-1, a bit of a split, but 3-1.
Okay, and we do know that not Big Al, One Man Band does need this victory to stay alive still in our competition.
Well, not to stay alive, but to have a chance at tying you for second place.
Oh.
I mean, we haven't introduced negative points to the overall scoreboard.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Maybe for the show, but not to the overall
scoreboard.
Yeah,
that's true. So because he has to. Yeah, he's not there yet for the whole win of the whole season. But okay, fine. Okay, so next match we're going to talk about. It's going to be a triple threat match for the NXT North American Championship. It's going to be Leon Ruff, the current champion, who beat Johnny Gargano, versus Johnny Gargano, and versus the man himself,
Damian Priest.
It's going to be a three-way triple threat match. For the NXT Championship. All right, so in this one, I'm going to go first.
Ooh.
Because it's only two of us, right?
Oh, boy. It's only two of us. It's back to you. Here we go.
All right, okay. I've been seeing what's going on with with Damian Priest and Leon Ruff. Like he's like, here, I'm sort of with you, but I want that championship. You were lucky you beat him, but you're not gonna beat me. So, and of course, Gargano is still always relevant in any of these championship matches. It's so amazing how I remember talking in the past from this year about how he might win it. He might not win it, but there he is, Johnny Gargano. He may not be in the running for the for the NXT championship, but he is in the running now for the North American Championship. But yeah, he's very exciting, and I think that they're still going to keep him there. I think that's why I pick to win this will be Damian Priest. Damian Priest, I think, will take this because I do not think Leon Ruff will retain. If he retains, you will hear a scream wherever you are in the world, on the planet. You will hear a scream of a man saying, "No!" Because that'll be me. Because I do not believe
that pick might actually sink you.
Oh,
I would say that's my opinion.
I do not think that Leon Ruff will be able to withstand Johnny Gargano and Damian Priest coming after him. So I think that Damian Priest will win back the North American Championship. And
that is
Ric-Hard.
That is a very bold pick. Now you might recall. No, I'm being genuine. If you call that, I think that could be the difference maker. Because, well, first off, I can't accuse you of copying anybody's picks on that one.
Really?
I can't accuse you of copying anybody's picks on that one. But you might recall that I said Damian Priest was going to win the North American title when it was vacant in the 5-way ladder match. And I was right, mind you. And I had high hopes. But I really do think that his championship reign kind of, there was something in the fact that it fell flat, and they really, really quickly, to some degree, took the title off of him. So I got vibes of like one of two things. I got two vibes from him. I got either he's being primed for bigger things, or they didn't see it. They didn't like what they were seeing. Regardless of which one it was, I don't think the right move is going to be put the title back on him. I think the triple threat match is there to maybe either. No, it's definitely there to protect him. Actually, it's there to protect him. He won't take the pin, and instead we're going to see shenanigans. It's a triple threat match. Johnny Gargano is going to win the North American title. And I'm going to steal some of One Man Band's thunder here, but he's going to be the first person to be a 3-time North American champion.
Oh, okay. Wow, you're picking Johnny Gargano to win. Okay.
And in case, and mentioning screams, let's not forget the teased ghost-faced masked wrestlers showing up in the audience.
Okay.
I'm getting the impression that they're going to get involved in a match. And while it's tempting to say they're going to get involved in a War Games match, let's not forget those matches involve, them being enclosed in a cage. And we've kind of kept them like sacred in terms of nobody jumping into the ring and getting involved in the War Games matches. I think they're going to keep that. Maybe they do shenanigans outside the ring in those matches, but I think it's more likely they'll get involved in the triple threat match. And Johnny Gargano is going to win the North American title using the Gargano way.
Oh, okay. And what does One Man Band have?
So I kind of teased that earlier, but One Man Band is predicting that Johnny Gargano will also win the North American title. He doesn't specify how, but he says Johnny Gargano wins the North American title and becomes the first ever 3-time North American champion. So yeah, I probably copied his picks, right, Lou? No.
Oh, and what does Big Al have?
I'm kidding. Big Al is going to disagree with all of us and say Leon Ruff retains.
Wow, this is going to be a good match then.
This could be a, aside from the fact that it's also going to be a really good match.
Yeah.
It's also going to just have everybody on the edge of their seats because of the points.
Yeah.
So that's. I mean, look, I'm gonna be honest. One Man Band. I gotta say, One Man Band's track record with triple threat matches, they're on point. So I think I'm hitching my wagon to the right horse.
Oh. Don't worry, it's okay. Once you get that loss, then we'll move on to the next match. Which is what we're going to do right now. Which is what we're going to do right now.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna. I'll leave it. I'll leave it the way it was because I even though I don't think this will be the last match, I think the next one is the other. This will be the final match of the night, but I'll still read it anyway because that's the order we had it.
I don't know. I actually don't know about that.
But here we go.
I'm
gonna read it. Here we go.
But go on.
Okay, so we're gonna have the War Games match, which will be the Undisputed Era, Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, Roderick Strong, and Bobby Fish versus Pat McAfee, Pete Dunne, Danny Burch, and Oney Lorcan. Okay, so we're gonna have that match, which I don't know. I don't know why, but I think this will be the last match. But okay, you're saying it's gonna be the other way around. All right, fine. But all right. In this one, and the last one I went first. So now you go.
All right. So as you may remember, Pat McAfee did not win against Adam Cole at the previous takeover where their rivalry was culminating.
I remember because I picked Adam Cole.
Which was... okay, Lou. Okay. Rub it in.
I'm just saying.
And it was a very strange call to bucking of a trend of having guest celebrities win against actual wrestlers. And then Pat McAfee, to everyone's surprise, came back with a gang of wrestlers, and they ran roughshod over NXT and Undisputed Era. So this is to some degree the second match in the Pat McAfee versus Adam Cole rivalry. Maybe the final one.
Ooh.
And while it is tempting to say the heels win, I think the heels have gotten way too much of a grand feel to them, right? And overall, Undisputed Era and War Games matches, if I'm not mistaken, their record is 1 win. They won the inaugural War Games match and 2 losses.
Oh, yeah,
I may be mistaken on that.
Yeah.
But they've lost 2 War Game matches. They lost the ones featuring War Raiders, and I don't know why I'm slipping. They lost
Ciampa.
The one with Tommaso Ciampa. They lost that one.
Ooh.
Where he hit through the tables. Britt Baker was in the audience going.
Wait, and I remember you guys were predicting something, or I think it was you then. It was you that was predicting that he was going to go back. He was going to go to AEW or something.
No, that was one man band. I didn't think he would go to AEW.
Oh, okay.
But I was intrigued by all that. That said,
go ahead, say it.
I think Undisputed Era gets the win.
Oh.
Faces get a nice rub, and this is gonna be crazy. This is gonna be crazy. I know it is. But hear me out. They did a segment that was very serious with Undisputed Era on NXT on the Go Home show, where Adam Cole, talked about the group as a whole, where they've gone, what they've achieved, all that stuff. I really think this is going to be the final send-off. We're talking Shield versus Evolution's like dominating win fashion.
Mm-hmm.
And then someone's going to break away.
Ooh.
I'm getting that vibe. And they've been giving Kyle O'Reilly. They've been trying to give Kyle O'Reilly the singles run.
Yeah, he has.
Singles rub.
He has. He's had good matches. Oh my God.
Yeah. They're trying to give him that singles rub.
Finn Balor.
Mm-hmm.
Those are good matches.
They're trying to do that. So, Undisputed Era wins. Nice send off, and expect somewhere the cracks will show. Somewhere the cracks will show,
Okay.
and it's gonna lead to a good singles run from somebody.
Okay. All right.
So it was a good run. It was a good era. And this is going to be the twilight match of the Undisputed Era. But they're going to go off with a nice, bright flash.
Okay.
Before the sun sets. So I'm going to say Undisputed Era.
Okay.
Gets the win.
Era. Ooh. Okay. All right. Okay. For this match, it's going to be the War Games match.
The War Games.
War Games. I think I have picked against Undisputed Era in the past, and other times I did pick them and I lost. I remember the beginning, there was a World Game, something like that, or World something.
I know. Last year you picked Undisputed Era and I picked Team Tommaso Ciampa. I know that for a fact.
I didn't pick this. I didn't pick them. I picked Tommaso Ciampa to win.
No way.
Yes,
We were were we at odds?
Yeah, I think so because I know I picked them.
There's an opportunity for an instant replay here, but it's from over a year ago, so I don't care.
All right. Yeah. So,
but
for
okay,
this one,
we'll just assume for that. I know I picked the right winner for the last War Game match, and I'm gonna do it again. So.
All right. So in this one, I am gonna pick to win this the man himself, who came in from. No, I'm not. Undisputed Era will win this. Undisputed Era will take this, and I do think this is like their their last hurrah as Undisputed Era, because even that whole segment, like you said, they're mentioned. Even though Pat McAfee tried to break it down, like, hey, those are rented suits, wine is box wine and everything like that. But I do think.
Oh yeah, no, Pat McAfee is just such a very convincing trash talker.
Yeah. but the only person that worries me there is Pete Dunne. But the other three, I'm not worried about them. So,
Pete Dunne's already beat an Undisputed Era in a War Games match. He was on Team Tommaso Ciampa, if I'm not mistaken.
Ah, there you go. You see?
So he's already got that win. He doesn't, it's not the end of the world.
So I do pick Undisputed Era to win this. I like what they've done, and I think that they're going to win this one. All right, what does One Man Band and Big Al have?
So we have a consensus pick here, which means if we're all wrong, we're all wrong. But the experts have chimed in. Undisputed Era. All across the board, we all say Undisputed Era is winning it.
Ooh, okay.
And I would say the consensus is enough, but more so than anything else, the fact that someone who has correctly predicted both War Games matches last year went with the Undisputed Era, that's myself, of course, says that it's probably going to be the case. But everybody picked Undisputed Era, so Triple H, if you're listening to this and you really want to just tell us all to suck it, you know what to do.
He talks to Tony Khan. Don't listen to him. Anyway, here we go. Next matchup we're gonna have is gonna be the women's War Game, which is gonna be Team Shotzi, Blackheart, Ember Moon, Rhea Ripley, and Io Shirai versus Team Candice, LeRae, Dakota Kai, Raquel González, and Toni Storm.
Mm-hmm. And you said you didn't think this match would go last. I disagree. This is actually the more unpredictable one, I would say. Oh, really? I really think it's the more unpredictable.
So you think this one will be the last match?
I think so. I think it'll be the first time a women's War Games match goes on last.
Yeah.
I'll probably be wrong on that, but I think there's a lot of potential here.
Okay. All right. So, and then the last one, you went first, so this time it's my turn to go first.
Yeah, I do not envy you here.
I am going to pick the team that I think is much stronger, a lot more superstars on it. The champion is on it, so you know who I'm going with. Team Shotzi. Team Shotzi with, for me, the weakest one on there is Shotzi Blackheart. The rest of them are so strong. Ember Moon, Rhea Ripley, Io Shirai. They're so strong. Now, I just hope that nothing breaks out where they fight amongst each other and then they take a loss. But, yeah, I am going to go looking at the names in the matches and what's been leading up to this, where Candice LeRae has been attacking any member who tried to get in with Team Shotzi. Then I'm going to go with the team that I see stronger to win it, Team Shotzi for the win. Who do you have?
Okay.
Ric-Hard.
All right, so I want to point out that I agree with you on your analysis of Team Shotzi. Shotzi Blackheart is the less, shall we say, how do I say it? She's the less decorated athlete in the group. Mm-hmm. Rhea Ripley, let's not forget, had one spectacular showing in War Games last year.
Oh, yes.
Where she overcame 2-on-4.
And Survivor Series.
And in Survivor Series, that's correct. Survivor Series was impressive, but at the same time, it was a three-way. It's one thing to be outnumbered when there's two teams, opposing teams that also are fighting each other, mm-hmm. and another thing to be outnumbered when it's a whole team of people versus you and one other person.
Yeah.
Which ironically was Candice LeRae was the second person. But so Rhea Ripley had an amazing showing last year at the War Games. Ember Moon has been impressive since her return, and Io Shirai, while I do believe she was an unlikely NXT Women's Champion, yeah. she's been carrying it. She's been carrying it, and it's obvious they want her to shine. Now, this is not a story about any of them, though. that's what I feel is important. It's the fact that they've taken the big names and put them as part of Team Shotzi, as opposed to this is Team Io Shirai, this is Team Rhea Ripley, this is Team Ember Moon. They've said, no, this is Team Shotzi, which means the loss for Team Shotzi falls on Blackheart more so that in name value than on all the other ones. Whereas Team Candice LeRae doesn't feel overshadowed by any of her members. Dakota Kai, maybe she did get a bit of an interesting, heel turn moment and all that stuff. Raquel González, no, she's the muscle and she's there to look, intimidating, and tall. Toni Storm, former UK Women's Champion, impressive showing there, but all in all, Candice LeRae is the team captain, and she looks fitting to be in the team captain role. Team Shotzi looks star-studded, but they're being led by a poor captain, which makes me say, heels get the win. Heels get the win, and you hinted at it earlier. I think we're going to see disruption somewhere in the match. And I can't tell who it's going to come from. I don't think it's going to come from Shotzi herself. Io Shirai has no reason to turn heel. I think I honestly feel like maybe Rhea Ripley, who has been hinting that she wants a shot at the NXT Women's title.
Well, she did have a good match with her earlier on about a few weeks ago.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's the storytelling is there to indicate we might see some dissension in Team Shotzi. So I'm going to say Team Candice gets the win. Because it's going to be a Gargano night.
Oh, okay. Again, you guys are predicting this stuff.
Yeah, I know we went with it last time and it kind of, screwed us over.
All right, okay, so what is that?
I'm talking about we and One Man Band here.
Yeah, what is One Man Band have?
Yeah. One Man Band, actually, in startling turnaround, who also predicted Johnny Gargano wins the triple threat, is predicting Team Shotzi wins.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking he's picking star power. He's picking star power there over storytelling, I think. And I can't say I blame him, It's a really hard sell to be like, yeah, no, I know one of the competitors in the 4-person team that looks a hell of a lot more stable this year won last year in a 2-person team versus 4 people. But you gotta believe me, like they're not gonna win this year.
And then what does Big Al have?
So I'm in good company. I'm in good company here because Big Al is the person I copied pics off of.
No, you said it. We got it, folks.
I'm kidding. That's not true. I believe Lou put some editing in there. We're gonna have to check the authenticity of this recording. But I'm in good company here. No, honestly, I looked at it. I went with that pick, but Big Al picking it also reassured me here. He said Team Candice is going to pull it off, so I'm Team Candice, Poison Pixie, baby.
All right, so there we are. Those are our predictions for NXT TakeOver War Games.
War Games. In case you're wondering, War Games is actually spelled WOAH space GEYMS.
YS. So yeah, there are our predictions. Let's see who wins this one, because this again, it's 5 matches.
It's 5 matches, but we've actually got a good like distribution of picks here.
Also, too, I'm very excited that in a way that Big Al won last week. Last prediction contest that we had.
Yeah, we all know, Lou, why you're excited about that.
Very excited that he's in it because
look, I'm going to tell you the same thing. I'm going to tell you the same after this is all over. I'm going to tell you the same thing I told Mike Tyson. You lose, kid.
So we'll catch you guys next week, and let's see who laughs last there. I like that little laugh you had there. Let's see who laughs last.
Hey, may the best champion win.